The next product we're going to review today is CarNow's connected retailing platform. You may remember that CarNow shook up the automotive industry by moving from a messaging chat company into a full digital retailing company with the focus on real-time retailing. That means serving the customer in real time when they're on the dealer's website instead of generating leads that chase them later after they've moved on from the dealer's website. CarNow has evolved their retailing platform to include desking and showroom experiences that match the online experience. And this is very important because I've referred to this as connected retailing. Digital retailing was kind of the early innings of moving the information about the affordability of a vehicle from the F&I office to online. But oftentimes, what was shown online visually or even numerically was very different than what the consumers saw in the store. And that's because oftentimes dealers were using different calc engines and different desking tools when they came into the dealership. Now, dealers who want a connected retail experience can allow their consumers to do as much as they want to do online. And when they come in, the showroom experience with integrated desking makes the entire transaction more trusted with less friction to sell more cars in a digital age. Let's take a look at the video highlights that CarNow sent over to explore the latest innovations in their real-time retailing platform.
Through CarNow's real-time retail solution, customers are going to have access to a multitude of tools on the dealership's website. One of them being the chat and text solution that is backed by a BDC that works 24/7, 365 days out of the year. Or the customers can be connected to someone directly at the dealership or a combination of both of those things. Secondarily, customers are going to have access to what we called guided conversation flows. What you're seeing to the right here is confirm availability all the way to check my credit. Personalize your payment is the third option here, which is going to launch our digital retailing solution. What I want to show you is a combination of both of those, because not every customer is going to enter digital retailing or chat the same way as the next. So this customer is on a search results page. They see this 2023 XC90. They start entering their trade details: year, make, model, and trim. Then they're going to be prompted to enter how many miles on that vehicle. Once we have all of those details and they give us their contact information, because this is a give to get approach, we then can present them with an accurate trade-in estimate. Keep in mind, they still have to bring this vehicle in. It's got to be looked at by the dealership to further evaluate the vehicle. Remember, this is a combination. So we have the messaging solution marrying up with the digital retailing solution, all included in the real-time retail solution. The customer can then go from this guided conversation looking at their trade-in estimate to look at what their payments could be on this XC90. What you're seeing on the far right hand is everything the customer's done through that chat window up until this point. In the middle, you're seeing a soft credit pull, and we're going to go through different steps to show you what it looks like on the consumer end and then what it looks like on the dealership end. Customer has access to cycle through lease, finance, cash options. They can change their down payment, adjust their terms, self-select their credit, look at different available incentives, add those, and start going through the process. They can start entering their driving habits so that our F&I solution can then serve up relevant products based on the answers to those questions and their deal type. So the customer adds gap insurance. We're going to look at all of that on the dealership end here shortly. They can fill out a hard credit app pull, upload documents, take delivery of the vehicle, schedule a test drive, put down a deposit, and then look at their deal summary. Not every customer is going to fill out every step, so neither are we. So on the dealership end, we're going to see everything that that customer did, from uploading that trade-in information all the way to adding that gap. And everything in that live action feed right there tells you when things are happening in real time on your website through the CarNow solution. Once you click on one of those events it fired, it launches that specific customer's profile. So a couple things here. We know who this consumer is, how to reach out to them, and what part of town they're in. Now, south of there, we see that vehicle of interest. We know that they landed on a finance deal. They uploaded a trade and they've added some protection packages, but they haven't scheduled an appointment, and we would really love for them to schedule an appointment. So what we can do is we can come in here and request certain steps. Said, hey, we got your trade, but we want some trade photos. We want that hard credit app, and please come in for a test drive. So via email or text, depending on what contact information you have, you can send them an experience that is the exact same layout as what they've already started on their end through the website, but it only consists of those certain steps. That's more for a consumer that has already left your website. But if you have someone still on your website going through the digital retailing process, you have the access right down here to chat with them. You also, via that chat, have found out maybe they're not set on this 751 at 80 months. So we have a desking solution here. We already know the consumer is on a finance deal. They would like a lower payment. So we can come in here and we can start looking at different options for them, adjusting down payments, communicating with them, trying to find out where they're at and what they need. Once you've landed on the number that they need, via the conversation you've had with them, what we can do is we can go ahead and send an offer via email or mobile. Doesn't matter, whichever one they prefer or the ones that they have provided you with, you can send that over to them. If they're still on your website, they're going to get an offer. They'll see it in the chat. They'll see it in a couple different places. Back on the payment screen, they can then accept the offer, or they can look at it, see what has changed here, and then accept or decline. This customer accepts the 751 to 724. You'll get notified on your end. Screen lights up green. You can then push to your DMS or push to Darwin if you're using their in-store software. So this customer right here has completed the steps that you've sent them. They've accepted your offer, and now you're good to go.
I hope you can see how the CarNow real-time retailing platform allows consumers to have a trusted shopping experience online and in the showroom with embedded messaging along the way. That means a unified customer message, a customer record of each step of their transaction, and a more seamless, frictionless experience to sell F&I products and eventually deliver the car in a way that the consumer wants. And this is a breakthrough as we move from digital retailing mindsets to connected retailing mindsets, with the added benefit that CarNow does it in real time, online, and in the showroom. If you'd like more information about the CarNow real-time retailing platform, just go to carnow.com.